Hello, everyone. It has been a few minutes with our technical difficulties, but I have a special back studio guest. Mr. Henry Scurry is helping me. I'm so excited. And tonight it is Cricut Live. I'm already late, so I am just going to move straight into what we're supposed to be doing because I have a lot for you. And when I say a lot for you, I mean a lot for you. I am Latasha Scurry, your domesticated diva, and I'm here to show you all the things that the Cricut can do. So first of all, let's explore the Cricut. So I'm gonna go over to camera one and I'm gonna just start demoing what the Cricut looks like. I have the Cricut Maker 3. Everybody knows Cricuts came out a long time ago, and I had the very first one. So what I would do every time a new one would come out, I see somebody's in the chat room. Hey, I don't know who it is. Thank you for watching and joining me. But I have a good show for you tonight for all you arts and crafts lovers and people who are striving to look for a business. So Henry, if you could pop on demo one camera as well as me, put that one on the screen. I appreciate it. So what I have here is my Cricut, and I have several screens going on. So guys, you're just going to have to bear with me. I've never done this before. So that's why I needed some extra hands tonight. So I don't know how well this is going to go. Oh, thank you, Facebook user. I don't know who you are because right now my streaming platform does not put names. So if you just want to say who you are, I'd be so happy. Otherwise, I have to go to the Facebook chat to find out who you are. But anyway, I'm glad you love your Cricut machine because I am in love, and I'm going to show you all the things that it can do. I don't know anything, but let's demonstrate it first. My Cricut Maker 3 has gone above and beyond anything that I could ask for. Okay, so I don't know if you can see right now. I don't see my hand. I don't see my hand. So I don't know what, oh, there it is. It's just a lag. Okay, so right now in the Cricut Maker and all of the Cricut Makers, I think except for the first one, it comes with a little compartment, and mine came with all of these tools. And yes, I got mine off of Amazon. And so I'm going to share with you these tools that came with this Cricut. Okay, so there's your little spatula. It came with a scissors. So you want to make sure you keep these away from students. Here comes your picker. Okay, you got to have one of these. This is an embosser engraver style. They call it a stylus. So if you can see that, it comes with like a little tip on the end that's not sharp, and it's for embossing stuff. If you make cards, oh my God, this is the best thing for you if you make cards. Okay, greeting cards. When I say this machine can do everything, this machine can do everything. I don't know if I'm live. I'm not live. Nope, not live. No, it's not live. It's not live. Oh, yes, it is. Okay, I'm sorry. Guys, I'm just having a few technical difficulties, so I just want to make sure everybody can see and hear me. So, yeah, I'm just making sure everything is going the way it's supposed to. Hi, everybody. How you doing? So right now, and it comes with this little pair of, what you call these things? It's not showing. It's not showing. It says I'm live, guys. I'm having some technical difficulties. You see me moving? Okay. My screen is frozen right now, so my producer is having to show me that things are working. But it comes with these tweezers. I'm sorry. So and your spatula. So you have your scraper, your spatula, everything. I'm gonna move this out of the way. Now, I'm going to bring some things on here. Thank you for saying you can see me. I appreciate it. I appreciate it because I was having some difficulties. I've never, like I said, I've never done multiple screens before. So I'm just kind of like worried that something's going wrong. But I'm glad I have my handy dandy helper here. Anybody know, those are just the basic tools. You know, the Cricut comes with markers. It comes with embossing blades. I actually have the cutter, the engraver. I have the regular blade, the deep blade. The only one I really don't have is the wheel for cutting fabric. I am not a sewer fabric kind of girl, so I shy away from that. But I am going to now start showing you some of the projects that I've done, and then I'm going to do the live demo. So if I can get my helper, I have a third screen that's not live right now. I don't know what happened. I lost that one totally. So if he can just start handing me some stuff, I promise you, I'm going to show you. I'm fine. So let's start with the acrylic frames right there. Yes, acrylic. Now, everybody, I know you have seen these things where people go, my Facebook, not Facebook, Venmo and Snapchat and Cap Ash and all these things. You can there should be another one back there behind you, Henry, on the floor, right down here, that has all my Cash App things on it. Acrylic. The new thing, guys. And look, so my nephew got married and he sent us the little save the date invitation. Guess what I did? I put his name and her name on here in foil, gold foil. And I told him when he gets the new picture that he's going to put on the backside, I'm going to put the birds because that's their new last name. Acrylics are cute to have. Not that one. It's another one that looks like that, but it should be right over there, or, oh, there it is right there. Yeah. So acrylics are the latest thing to have. Let me tell you why I have these. I have a lot of these. And with these, I place them around the house with messages. I'm very sarcastic. So I put in there things like the maid service doesn't come by here. So guys, clean up behind yourself, couple of kitchen rules, couple of bathroom rules. But also I've seen these things that retail for like $60. Starting at $30, but people have for their businesses, their Cash App and their Venmo and their Zelle scan. I got a pack of these on Amazon for like $12, and then I created my own. This is foil in the background that I just made a design off of. I printed these out in paper, and then I just put a little frame around it with my Cricut and said, thank you. Easy peasy. Did not cost $60. Look just as cute and functional as everything else. So I am not worried about that. The next thing I want to show you guys that you can do, and especially if you are thinking about a business, Amazon sells these in a pack of $9.99, and you get 24 of these little acrylic keychains. You have to peel the film off the back and the front. Then $9.99, I am not kidding you, with little tassels, little cute little tassels in all these different colors. You are courageous. How about go on Etsy and create you a little store? There you go. The next thing I want to show you what I did in my kitchen. These are kitchen tools. Oh, you are going to love this. You're going to be the talk of the town. The first one, anybody canvas? Canvas, I didn't know was just fabric. I spray painted this, added a ribbon, and I put my kitchen, my rules. And this, everything you see here is a graphic that was already done in the Cricut Design Access. I'm going to show you Cricut Access tonight. You are going to love Cricut Access. For $9.99 a month, you get access to all of Cricut's graphic graphics and everything. Now, like the Disney license that Disney, Disney not going to let their money go. So yes, this they're going to get all their coins. This hangs up in my kitchen. I made a set of 3 of those, as well as, oh honey, be the talk of the town with the cake dish. The cake dish, be the talk of the town. I hope you can see this. I really hope you can see this. Let me adjust my lighting just a little bit. No, it didn't get much better. But this says Scurry Delish on my cake pan. Ha ha! Scurry Delish on your cake pan. So when I make a cake and I drop this off, everybody know it's about to be delicious because Scurry likes to bake. It's about to be delicious. The next thing I want to show you, I'm just showing you some things that you can actually, yes, the charger, that you can actually, the glass will be next. When I put out my chargers, different color chargers for the different seasons and decorations, yes, you can actually, I put all different little design, and these right here are pre-made. I didn't change anything. This one says, feed me and tell me I'm cute. Love it. So these are all things, when I said, if you can think it, you can imagine it. Any type of material, walls, everything you can possibly think of, shirts, all. And my favorite thing is mirrors. My favorite thing is mirrors. I do everything. Now, I made this for my birthday. Don't tell everybody, don't go and buy those glasses. This one's, I'm a Leo. My favorite color is purple. Right in the middle, it says Leo Nation. On this side, it says Leo Nation. And then it says August birthday girl. How cute. How cute is that? How cute is that? How cute is that? Glasses. I'm going to design a glass for you tonight. I'm going to demonstrate a glass. I'm going to demonstrate a mirror. We're going to do this. I just want to show you if you can think it. Now, let's talk business for a little bit. All this stuff is cute and great. Cute, 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 cute. But what if you had your own business? Here's some ideas. Everybody's talking about t-shirts and all this high price stuff. Yeah, Cricut wants you to buy their heat press. But what about the easy presses? If you have a 12 by 12 easy press, that's $200. And right now, sometimes you can find them for $149. Use the easy press. It gives you the same coverage. The only thing that it does, it possibly do a little less wait time and a little less pressure from you. But you're going to spend $800 for a little less pressure from your own hands. No, I'm not going to do it. I can make that same t-shirt for the $199 version easy press that I could with the $900 heat press. Don't be fooled by that. Okay. Don't be fooled. So I have mirrors up everywhere in my house, and I put positive sayings on some of them. Some of them I put scriptures. So just to make the, first of all, different, inviting, and positive. Okay, so you put your spin on it however you want to, but I'm ready to show you. And I'm in a little tiny room, so with me and my husband in here together, and it's hot because I can't run the fan. I might start perspire just a little bit, but it's well worth it because I want to show you what the Cricut can really do to change. Can you hand? There's nothing that you can't imagine and you can't do with this Cricut machine. Greeting cards, fabric. When I say fabric, like faux fabric. Now this one's a little beat up because the girl put it in the yard every year. This is my breast cancer survivor sign. And these are all stock photos. I didn't change anything. So all of these come in the Cricut Access subscription. And it's $9.99. You get over 300,000 graphics. Now, sometimes that can be overwhelming. It really can be overwhelming. But faux leather earrings. Just think about you at Etsy, because everybody know what Etsy is, right? Raise your hand if you know what Etsy is. Etsy is that store where you can go on and create. They want it to be handmade stuff. So if you can think of anything that you can make on hand and it's come from you, guess what? Set up you an Etsy store and sell your items. You can get rich or not. Okay, get rich or not. But so let me go ahead and start showing you some of the things that I'm going to need. Hopefully this is the last time I'm going to ask my husband to get up and move and get me something. I need the rulers, and then right there on the front. Yes, the t-shirt rulers. And then one of the Cricut mats. So here's some of the things that you need to know about. Yes, I'm going to use a new Cricut mat today. Now, you see this? This doesn't say Cricut because I go on Amazon and I get this by this, and I'm using a green screen, so it's a little bit opaque here. So this company right here, $7.99 for these right here for a set of 3. So they are linked in the description box below. I have nothing against Cricut. I'm not trying to take anything away from Cricut, but I am trying to save my coins for my own pocket and show you some things. These mats that I've heard people say, oh, just wipe them off with a Clorox wipe and they re-tacky. They do, just not good. It's not the same re-tacky. So all of these come with a little film on the front. I'm going to, can you put both of us up here, please? Both of us. Yeah. So it comes with a little film on the front. Now, if you're going to do t-shirts, this will be linked. I forgot to link this, but I will link this. These are the little rulers that tell you where it's centered and you on t-shirts. So this one comes for infant. This one is for a toddler. This one's for like a youth teenager. And this one is for adults. So you can find the center of your t-shirt. I know a lot of people say, oh, just fold it in half. That works too. But I found these to be a little bit more helpful when finding the center and just keeping it even lined up as far as the image itself. And then these are some instructions. I keep all of this. When I get different vinyls and it tells you the heating on it, you want to keep that. I laminated mine so I can, because different companies laminating times are different. So I just want to say that to you. I'm going to come over here and I hope you don't see all of my mess down here. But what I'm going to move just so that you can see just a little bit on my mat is some of the dials on my Cricut. Don't look at my floor. I apologize. But here, this is all that's on the Cricut Maker 3. It took away all the dials that you had to turn and twist. And this one is, it doesn't allow you to connect the cartridges to it. You have to create an account to Cricut Access, but they do have the free version. And with the free version, you don't get all of the images, but you get a lot of the images. So about a fourth of the images, I say a good 75,000 of them are free to you. And if you have a lot of fonts on your computer, here's a secret. Those fonts go up into that Cricut Access. So you have all of those fonts that you have access to from your computer. And I have a lot of fonts on my computer. So here's the power. Here's the insert for the paper or for the mat. And here's the go button. If you make a mistake, here's the pause. Now, what's different from this with the Cricut Maker 3 that's different from a lot of the rest of the older ones, you have the rolling tray. And the vinyl rolling tray. And the reason that you have this is because if you don't know, I'm sorry, I apologize. The Cricut Maker comes with continuous roll paper. And here's a little hack I found off of YouTube. You take some wrist bracelets, and when you want to, these wrist bracelets, I got a pack of them off of Amazon, 45 of them. Take these with your rolls. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. Okay. So this is continuous feed, and I'm going to show you how it goes in there. Now you can either keep it in the roller. This is about $30, this tray, but you can also use it when you use putting vinyl on glasses, gobblers, cups, and things like that, tumblers. So I'll show you how to snap it on. So you can snap it on. It slides right into place with these grooves right there. There's a groove. I'm going to see if I can pull it over. You line it up with that one, and you line it up with the other edge right here, and then you put your paper in there. I find it to be cumbersome sometimes, and I don't buy this roll of paper like this because it's a little pricey for me. I don't want to spend $40 on one color of paper front, and just because it has the Cricut name. And this roll is a little bit wider than the 12 by 12, so that's why you need the roll that goes in there. It's like 13 by something, just so that it can be customized to Cricut. I'm okay with that. So it does still have the function and the option to use the mat. Now with this one, you don't actually hit the move up button, the mat feed, until you are ready to go into the Access and feed and create your design. So I'm going to open my Access, and then I'm going to share my screen. I'll take myself off because I want you to see what the Access looks like, Cricut Access. And you'll see how many of these different images you have. You can save projects on here from and come back to them if you want to work on them. You can share them with people. You can upload your own images. I uploaded, don't tell anybody, but I uploaded my image for my college logo. So I have the Rattler, and I'm not sharing it because I don't want to get in trouble with FAMU. You know, FAMU likes people to pay for everything. So I'm not selling anything with that image on it because I do not want to get in trouble with my college. So I'm going to open Cricut Access, and I'm going to show you how to use this program. And you're going to be so excited to see what it can do. Now, while that's loading up, here is some. I'm a flashy girl. I'm a bling bling kind of girl. So when I make a t-shirt, I want it to stand out. So I use glitter, iron-on, heat transfer. It's HTV. It's called heat transfer vinyl. But I like all my shiny colors and stuff. I even have this linked in the description. If I don't, I'll link it for you in the description later. But it comes with all these fabulous colors. I think it was like $20 for 40 sheets. And the colors are like, if you can see, very vibrant, very bright colors. They even have patterns like that you would go crazy over. I love this roll because the colors are just so vibrant, so pretty. It's just endless possibilities. Endless possibilities. And so while my Cricut Access is opening and looking at my my username, I'm going to show you some more of this is just standard Cricut paper right here. And I use Oracle. If you get Oracle, to me, you get a lot more for $2 less than you would pay for the regular Cricut. And you can get these at Michael's. I love these. I use Oracle 651. A lot of glossy. I have a lot of glossy colors. One thing I don't want you to buy, and I'm just going to say it right out loud. Do not buy the Cricut transfer paper. Don't buy it. It's overrated, overpriced. And I got this roll right here for, I think, $17. Can you see this? How much is on here? For $8 at any store, whether it's Michael's, HSN, Joann's Fabric, They want to charge you $8, $12, $13 for 4 sheets of transfer paper. Don't do it. I have this roll linked. If I don't, I will. Look how much is on here. It doesn't say Cricut. Let me give you a cute and easy and a simple business to do. Ladies and gentlemen, car decals. Make your own if you just want to decorate your own car. Okay, how about, guess what I did for all my sister-in-laws? I made them cute little sayings for their car rearview mirrors. And just to make them feel beautiful about themselves when they get in their car and look, it says, hello, beautiful. Hey, gorgeous. Black beauty. I made them all little signs for their rearview mirrors. I made one for my husband. He peeled it off. He said, don't be putting that stuff on my car. Okay. It said, hey, handsome. He was like, no, thank you. I don't care about that. All right. So I'm going to share my screen with you, and I'm going to open my Cricut Design Access and show you some of the things that I have in my Cricut Access. So let me go back to my screen, and then I'm going to share Dominique Prince. Yes, darling. I'll give you my contact when the show is over, because you have your own business, Miss Prince. You know you can make your own window decals. Do not pay anybody to do that. You want to put your name in your window. You want to put your store hours on there. Do it yourself. And the key is just some water. When you get ready to put the vinyl on, spray it with water first, and it sticks like nobody's business with no bubbles. That's what, if you don't believe me, find some of these hacks on YouTube. I've been doing it wrong. I had bubbles when I first started out. Found out all you have to do is spray it with some water first, and the bubbles are gone. And then this one company that I use is called Express Vinyl. Has some beautiful stuff, but the one thing that they have that I haven't been able to find anywhere else is it looks like etched vinyl. Like you went and etched the signs, the words yourself and put them in the glass. That's one of their key ones that I like to use that you can put in your window. It's called etched vinyl. It's for outdoors. You can wipe on it. Go. Stop paying people to do all this stuff, and you can do it yourself. Hey, March is craft month, and I'm helping you get ready, okay? And even if you take a plain mirror, you can embellish it. I even have this linked, and if I don't, I will. This is just some cute little rhinestones on a roll. Got from Amazon for like $6. And can I tell you, they have all kinds of designs. They have triple layers, 3 layers, 15 rows. You better start creating this stuff yourself. That's all I want to say. You better start creating yourself. I see we have 2 more new chats. So what do you want to know? Because I know I like to talk. Let me show you what's going on now. All right, so I'm going to share my screen, and I'm going to put up my Cricut Vinyl and show my Cricut Access and show you what it looks like. And guys, when I get ready to show stuff on this, share my screen, I mess up a lot of stuff. So y'all just bear with me. My technical skills have gotten really shady since I left being a media specialist. Okay, so give me just 1 second, and this girl is going to share her screen. Okay, slides, no screen. There it is. I want to share my screen, and I want to share just this window here. It should come up in just a second. All right, can you see what's going on? Awesome. Here's my Cricut Access screen right here. And with my Cricut Access screen, when it comes up, it tells you need to choose which machine that you have. Of course, I have the Cricut Maker 3. Now, let me tell you the difference. The Cricut Explorer 3 is the earlier version right before the Maker. Okay, the Cricut Joy is the small one that they use to make greeting cards, the little smaller items. And then they have the Cricut mug. If anybody's seen that, I want one, but I don't want my husband to put me out of this house yet. So you make all kinds of coffee cups, tumblers, everything. If there's a business out there, this is why people are not going to college anymore, because you can just make stuff and sell it and make just as much money. Okay, so here's my screen. And then you want to click new project. But if you want to see the stuff that you already have saved, I'm going to click some of my stuff, and you'll see some of the projects that I have saved that I worked on. Hopefully it's not too slow. Oh, I just did a wedding. My niece and nephew got married, and I made the some glasses for them, for all the bridesmaids. And I put a little ring on it with their initials in the middle of all of them. So what I did is I found the ring that I wanted, sized it on the screen, made multiple copies of it so I could just print them all out at one time. Then I created little small took their initials, put on the inside of it. So because they're two different colors, it asked for the sheet of color for the rings first. Then it did the navy blue for the initials, and couldn't have turned out any better. It was so pretty, look like it came from the store. And here's the secret to get your stuff to seal on your glasses and cups, is to take some decoupage glue. Once you put it on there, rub it on there, let it set for 24 hours, wipe it off, go in the dishwasher, do everything, wash it, hand wash it, everything. Now, the only thing I'm going to ask you not to do on these glasses is to use foil vinyl. Not really waterproof. And I don't care how much you seal it with decoupage glue. It's not really waterproof. Sorry. All right. And so here's just some things. This heart that I used for Valentine's Day, I made for some, just use that to cut out. And I put a little hole there so I didn't have to hole punch it. If you're going to use your Cricut, use your Cricut. This flower right here I know it looks like nothing, but I took a picture. I don't have it on my computer, but I took a picture that I got from Kirkland's that I could not sell on anywhere. I said, what am I going to do with this? I paid too much money for it. I took that whole thing and I decoupaged it with really thick glitter so that I can hide the image that was behind there. Then on the outside, I put this flower, and it had one of the sayings that came from Cricut that says, tonight's menu, eat or starve. You know, I say I'm very sarcastic. I'm very sarcastic. There you go. My grandbaby's table that she got for Christmas, I put Minnie Mouse all over it for her. Yes, I had to pay for the Minnie. Minnie does not let you. She's just like anybody else. Mickey, you got to pay. It was only 99 cents for the image, so I bought it. Here was a Christmas design that I put on some voltage glasses for my, who is this for? Oh, this was for, I put these on a cup for some tumblers for my, I hope they're not watching, for my husband's secretaries with their names. So their names engraved on here. This long leadership mirror phrase, I took different phrases that I had offline and I cut them out all at once. These are quotes, and I put them on the girls' bathroom at my school. Positive quotes when they walk into the bathroom on the mirrors, that the long mirrors where they can see themselves, because I want them to walk away feeling like they are leaders and they see this message. I did a different one for every bathroom. See, yep. I made t-shirts, thing 1 and thing 2 for me and my cousin and I. Those yard signs that I showed you, I made these for school. Guys, endless possibilities. This sassy right here is a keychain. I sat there, I cut out the circle zebra and then put the word sassy on top of it. This is my keychain that I presently carry around right now, and I've had it since October, and it still looks the same. Okay, mini 99 cents. You can't get away from mini. Sorry. So I personalizing stuff. This scurry right here. I put this on the back of our stadium chairs in gold letters. So pretty, guys. These are my. This right here is in my bathroom. This bath time. I put this on a canvas. So the canvas is purple. No, I'm sorry, gray. I spray painted it gray and put purple. Bathtub, and I just took those leaves. Those were flowers. Those were individual flowers that I just sat in there, attached them together, and there you go. My grandbaby's first birthday. I'm wonderful, guys. These are all my projects that I just keep going and going and going, and I save everything just in case I have to do it again. So, my mom passed away. This is in my car. My sister-in-law's mother passed away. These are decals on the back of our cars. Got in your kitchen, the canisters. Yes, everything. I save everything. So just in case I have to do it again, shh. You didn't see that rattler. You didn't see that rattler. Nope, you didn't see it. You didn't see it. Everything. These right here, this will be another show. I'll have to show you how to layer. Okay, you have to layer these. I'm not going to show you how to layer tonight, but I made all of these, right? And these are some girls that I made and put on cards for different sororities. So when I say the possibilities are endless, these are all the projects that I have, and I just keep going and going and going and going and going. So let's get started with a new project. I'm going to show you something that I'm going to put on this mirror, and I'm going to actually hang this mirror up in my family room. I'm going to not share right now. I'll share when I get ready to I'll stop sharing my screen when we finish and put it out. So right now, here are all the things on the side that you need to see. Templates. I'm going to show you the templates on the Cricut Access. Templates, these are things that are common that people might want to personalize. And what it does, it'll take this template and put it on the screen just as a visual for you. It won't print this out, but it just gives this for you to place it so that you can create. So this is why you don't even need me. You think you need me, Dominique? You don't need me, but I can give you some personal, individualized instructions. Belts, personalized, and people think I'm being arrogant when I personalize stuff. No, I'm not. I lose everything. Now, your little kids at school, your grandbabies, your little kids. Now, you might want to personalize that just because people take all your stuff, or they take stuff off and it gets mixed in the pile. If they have their name on it, guess what? There you go. So let's see what we're going to do. We're going to do a mirror tonight, but since there's no mirror on here, I am just going to put up a square and just size it on there, and I'll show you from there. So, but here are all the templates of anything that they think that you can create, and it's there for you. T-shirts, look, switch plates. I haven't done this one yet, but this is one of my next projects. I want to personalize all the switch plates in my house. Sorry, I'm going to do it. I have to. So let's just get started. We're going to jump right in here. Look, the calendar, wall calendar. Oh my gosh, it's just endless, endless, endless possibilities. And this is just to help you. Now, projects, if you're not creative and you want to do something to get started yourself and familiarize, they have projects in here where you can just go in and create these projects. One of the projects that I make at every school and leave as a gift, I will take a cheap $5 mirror from Walmart. And the quote that I put in that mirror for all students to look at, it says, "I'm looking at the person that's responsible for my future." Hello, there you go. All the mirrors in my house, dresser mirrors, wall mirrors, every one of them have a quote on it. So there you go. And if you don't want to, you're renting and you don't want to mess up your wall, what better way to put mirrors all around with quotes on it so you don't have to mess up your walls, or you just don't want to mess up your walls. Put quotes on mirrors, put quotes on clocks, everything. But they have all kinds of projects that you can do. They're already here for you in the Cricut Access. You can do the free version or you can do the $9.99 one. All right, moving right along. Shapes. You can take a basic shape and put it on the screen. All you have to do is click. Say, for instance, you want to do a stop sign, or you can go back into, I'll show you images in just a second where you can find a stop sign. But if you wanted to make something special out of this image, you can put it on the screen. When you go right up here to where it says operations, basic cut, that means you just want it to cut. You don't want it to engrave or do anything. You can change the color to whatever paper you have, and you don't have to change the color, and I'll show you why and tell you why in just a second. Say, for instance, you're cutting something that has multiple colors. Get it all lined up on your thing. Keep it all the same color, but on your mat, put the images in different corners of your mat and put the different colors in the corner, and it won't ask you to keep changing your mat. That's a trick and a hack that you need to know. This can get as big as you want. You can change the size of your screen so you can see it, how large it is. So if you need something that's 12 by 12, you're going to have to shrink your screen so you can see it. Different shapes. I'm not going to do something with a shape, but let's just find an image. This is the fun part, or the overwhelming part. So you can click the different brands. Anything over here, you're going to pay extra for. That's not going to be included in your 3,000 Cricut images that you pay $9.99 a month for. So say, for instance, I'm looking for just phrases. I just want a phrase. So I'm going to click phrases, and let's see how overwhelming the phrases are. How many phrases it's going to find? Well, I don't want to click through 106,000 phrases. So let's narrow it down. We're going to click here. I'm going to say something about kiss. See if I can find something about kiss. And then let's do another search. Oh, we're down to 627. So yeah, you want to use the search field. Let's just see what it says about kissing. Oh, that's cute. You can take it like that. And now you might see down here, it says 99 cents an image. That's if you don't have the monthly subscription. If you have the monthly subscription, it doesn't cost you anything. That's why mine is grayed out and moving right along. But you can take the image just, kisses for 25 cents. I might need to put that up in my bedroom and charge my husband a kiss every night. No? Okay, just moving on. So if you want hugs and kisses, and if you see this person right here, Sarah Bailey, Sarah created this. Or she saved it. So sometimes they'll show you people who saved it or created it, okay? And then you'll see people who like the design just like you do. So kiss me at midnight. Ooh, maybe I should put that one on the mirror for my husband. And at midnight, he has to give me a kiss. Nope, because both of us are asleep. All right. Kisses at the castle. If you don't like any of these, you can create your own. And it's very easy to do. Or say, for instance, you see this and you don't want all these colors. Guess what? You can click and make it all monotone, one color if you want to. Let me see what that one said. I didn't see it. Always kiss me good night. That's the one I was looking for, guys. So I'm going to put this on the mirror. Oh, no. I said this one was going in the family room. I don't want to say something about kisses in the family room, about kiss me good night. So I'm going to change that. I apologize, guys. This is going in my family room. So I'm going to say, go back to images. Remember the last one you wanted. So let's find something about family and put on a mirror. So anything about family. Let's see. I don't want to create anything. My brain is not working right now. But remember, I'm still in the phrases. So it's looking through all the phrases that, oh my goodness, 1,643 images with the word family in it. So should I narrow this down a bit further? Let's just go for a few of them and see what I find. Okay. Family. Oh, that's cute. But I have a 12 by 12 mirror. What's that? I'm sorry. Oh, that's cute. Maybe I should just take the word family like that and put it on a mirror. So I'm not sure. So I'm going to click this one. And if you look right here, it's saving the ones that I click. So I can put them all on the screen and see without having to lose that place. So, oh, I like that family forever. But the only part I don't like that is it has the, it looks kind of fall right here where it says family forever. I like that, but I don't like the laurel leaf around it. So I'm gonna keep, oh, I can say the Anderson. I can change that and say the Scurry family. That would be nice in my family room with the, on a mirror, a little small mirror. What do you think about that, Scurry? Yes, no, maybe so? He says no, he don't care. But I'm gonna keep that one just in case if I don't see something else that I like. I like that I'm getting into this monogram. Okay. I'm not going to go too much further. I'm going to click both of these, all three of these, and see which one I like the most. I'm probably not going to go with a monogram. I'm not going to tell you why. With the monogram and all of those small little intricate details, it would take me forever to weed that. What I'm going to show you to do when I actually peel all of the vinyl away and what we're going to stick on the mirror is called weeding, and that takes forever. Now it's relaxing to me. My next door neighbor, he loves to he has a Cricut and he loves to make t-shirts and stuff, and he brings everything over for me to weed. I'm not doing that tonight on the show. So I'm gonna delete these two off of the screen. It does not delete them out of the Access design. Oh, I really like this. This one is not hard to weed. Let me see. It doesn't have a whole bunch of intricate details. So what if I take, let me see if I can separate. Okay, take the Anderson out. Yes, I'm going to take the Anderson out, and I'm going to show you how I did that. Let me delete family off of the screen. This is just like a computer. Say, for instance, I deleted family and I want to bring it back. I just hit undo right here with this little arrow, and it brings it back on the screen. Or I can go back into Cricut Access Images and I can find it again. But I'm going to take that off. And for this one right here, I took off the word family, Anderson family, because my family is not Anderson. And you can do that just by, you see the little eyeball right here? Click, take it away. Click, take it away. So I'm going to hide this because I don't want that. I'm going to put our family, but I'm going to go here to text, and I'm going to type the word Scurry. Type our name. Let's see if I know how to spell our name. And then I'm going to go and I'm going to change the text. So what I want to do is move it over here to make sure that it fits in perfectly in the box that I want. But first I'm going to size this. My mirror is 12 by 12. So I'm going to size this. You will want to go 1/2 inch smaller than whatever you have. Okay, so it fits perfectly. So I don't know if you can see this right here. I'm going to blow it up just a little bit, and I'm going to scroll over. That's a 12-inch right there. Right here would be 11.5. This would be 11, 10.5, and 10. So you want to make this 11.5 so it fits on your paper perfectly. And so it'll be a perfect square. I'm going to pull over Scurry again. And just to make sure I have everything, I'm going to size it down smaller. I'm going to pull over Scurry, size it in here. Now, depending on the actual font that I choose, I might have to size it again. But I'm going to go up here and I'm going to click font. And it's going to show you first all of the Cricut fonts. And if you don't have full access, Cricut Access, and pay the full $9.99 a month, you might not have access to all 950 fonts, okay? But if you have your system fonts, which is what comes with your computer naturally, you might be okay and don't care to have all the other 950 that drive you crazy, okay? Because it's just overwhelming sometimes. Now, this is something new that they did. They put put them into categories for us. This wasn't into categories before. So now there's the winter fonts and the new and the vintage and the fashion and the marker and the comic. All of these have these new chunky calligraphy. All of these are new to Cricut, this little category. So I'm going to click on, I'm going to take off winter, and I'm going to take and just look at the calligraphy calligraphy ones. Remember this: if you have fonts, the smaller they are, the harder they are to weed. The chunkier fonts are easier to weed. But if you have patience of Job, go ahead and find some cute thing like this and put on there, and then get frustrated because it's so thin. It's going to be hard to weed. It's going to be pretty on your mirror, on your image, but it's going to be hard. But okay, I'm daring tonight. Let's look at this. This is scurry. I'm going to put it on like this. But now what I want to do so that I can have it in one swoop, I'm going to change. If you notice, this is black, but the font is gray. Click here in this block, the color block, and just change it to the same black that's there. Now, if you wanted a different color, you can put it a different color, but then you're going to have to put in 2 different color papers, vinyl, and that's your preference. Can it cut regular paper? Absolutely. It can cut regular paper, cardstock, chipboard, you name it, it pretty much can do it. So I'm sizing this to fit it in there the way that I want it to fit. Get it all lined up together. And the reason I want it lined up together, because I don't want, if I don't line this up and then attach it, it's going to try to cut these separately. I want this to cut right there inside of this image, and I don't want to have to place this on there later. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just drag, hold on. There's 2 ways you can do it. Since this is a computer, it works like a computer program. You can click, hold down, and drag it across, and it highlights both of them together, or you can just hit Controls A and it'll do it. So down here where it says attach, I'm going to click attach. You didn't see anything happen, but it blinked on the screen. But when I go to make this, so I'm ready to do my design, I click make right up here in the corner. It's going to ask me, am I using Cricut Smart, which is the roll? No, I'm not. I'm using a mat. So I'm going to use my mat. It asks me what size mat am I using. I'm using a 12 by 12 mat. If I was making something longer, I would choose 12 by 24. Confirm that. Now I am going to get the color paper that I am going to use. And you might be able to see it in my other screen. I hope it's still on. I am just going to use a regular 12 by 12 piece of vinyl, and I am going to place it on my mat. Now, if there's one, and you're going to have to line this up. Let me move my mouse, and my mouse is acting crazy tonight. One thing you're going to have to remember is you're going to line this up, okay? Along the sides, and there's guidelines. I don't know if you can see this. There's guidelines right here. You don't have it on the screen yet? You have both of us on the screen? Okay. Can you put both of us up there while I'm sharing? Yeah. So right here, you're going to line it up because it has the little marks on the side. You're going to line this up, and I might have to take my camera up just a little higher so I can get everything. Hopefully you can see everything. So I'm going to line this up. If there's one tool that you need that you don't have, I want you to get, it is a brayer. Okay, guys, a brayer. This thing is the bomb. So when you're using those little pieces like the foil vinyl that is very difficult to get the air bubbles out, if you just run this brayer over here, sometimes on a new mat, which I just used, it sticks it down too well. This is the best tool. If you got to have a tool, get this, okay? I promise you, this will be the best tool that you ever use with your Cricut. And yes, it's linked in the description. If it's not, it will be before tonight is over with. So I'm going to just slide this right up here. If you can see these two little marks right here, they're on the computer. There's two on the different sides. These little like protective covers where you slide your mat up under there. Please make sure your mat is up under those before you hit the feed button, okay? Because it won't feed. So now I am going to just click continue on my screen. Go back to sharing, sir. I'm going to click continue on my screen because it's asked me the size and everything. And now it's thinking, oh, is she connected to the computer? Guess what? I am not connected to the computer. So I'm just going to hold on. It'll be 2 seconds and I'll just have to put my cord. There we go. It's thinking. It hasn't found it yet because I was not connected to the computer. I apologize. It's connected to the computer. Just give it a second. It found it. Now, here's what it's asking me. What material are you using? But even before it feeds, it wants to know what material am I using. I am going to be using, and these are my most popular ones. What is the question? I don't read me the question. Do you have to mirror the image? No, you only mirror the image when you are making t-shirts. That's the only time you mirror the image is when you're making t-shirts. Good question. I love that question. So here, since this is not going to be something that's going to be on a t-shirt or some fabric, you don't mirror it. Now you can use, I have my bookmark ones, the ones that I use all the time. You see what I use all the time. So I have glitter iron-on premium vinyl, which is what I'm about to use now. I use cardstock because I make all my greeting cards. I have not bought a greeting card for anybody in about 9 years. Sorry. Not when I have a Cricut. I'm not gonna buy a greeting card. Just not gonna do it. And my greeting cards look fabulous. Birthday cards, anything. I have a box. I make them all up for the years. Put them in a box. My kids, my husband needs something. I have them categorized by general, birthdays, get well, sympathy, wedding, anniversary. They're all in there. Hey, you have a greeting card for this? Yep. Graduation. I just make a bunch of greeting cards, put them in there. When I run low on something, I just update that category. Foil iron-on. Love foil iron-on. It is the easiest to weed in all of the weedings, okay? Smart vinyl permanent. That's that roll stuff. I don't use it because it's just Cricut. It's just too expensive. Adhesive foil. I like it. It's very... This is the one I hate the most. It's the prettiest, but it's so hard to weed. I would tell anybody, and I'll show you what it looks like. Don't buy that. If you got a project that needs to just don't do it. You're gonna wreck your brain. Matte vinyl is very pretty. Holographic is very pretty. One thing about holographic though, it's not very tacky on the other side. So whatever you put it on, it's gonna peel up in a few months. So if it's just something like a card, sure, but mirrors and diaries and journals, holographic vinyl is not very durable. So just keep that in mind. So I'm going to click premium vinyl. And once I click that, it's asking me, this is the ultimate feature of the Cricut Maker 3 and just a regular Cricut Maker. In the older versions, you had to click here yourself on the computer, on the machine, and turn the dial and get it right yourself. This machine is the brain. This software is the brain for you. It's asking you, what do you want to do? Okay, with the normal pressure, do I need to add more pressure? than what the normal pressure is going to be, sometimes I say yes. If I'm using adhesive foil, even though it knows what pressure I'm supposed to be using because this is what the software does, I add more pressure because it does not cut. It does not cut. It does not cut. I don't like adhesive foil, but it's so pretty. I just don't like to work with it. I'm not going to add any extra because there's a trick too that actually works with your cutting tool. Just take your tool and take a ball of foil and stick it in there. It keeps sharpening it. I haven't bought a blade in I don't know how long for basic cuts because I just take a roll of foil, keep dipping it, and it just makes it brand new again. So I'm going to just leave that at the default. Make sure that you have the fine point blade, which is the normal blade that it comes with. I do have it in there. Now it's waiting for me to hit this button right here on the machine. It's flashing to let me know to load the mat. I'm loading the mat. It's going in. Scurry, I want you to switch back to, because what this machine does, just put both of us on. So what this machine does, it loads and it goes in and says, does she have the right size mat in here? Does she have the right size material in here for this project? If I don't, it won't flash go. But because I have the right size, the little button on here is flashing. I'm going to try to turn it so you can see it just a little bit. Can you see? It's flashing. It's flashing go. It's flashing go. It's flashing go. It's flashing go. So I'm going to print go and you're going to watch it go. You're going to watch it go. Now it's thinking on my screen. It says it's preparing. It's detecting the tool that I'm using. And now because this is a regular image, I didn't have to mirror it. And I'll show you how to mirror. It's just a click of a button when we go back to the actual program. But I want you to watch this. Now the second best feature about the Cricut Maker 3 or any of the Cricut Makers, they are 10 times faster than all of the other machines. They did this to make you want to buy it because those other machines go so slow. Even after you've hit print, it just goes so slow. And I'm just holding this up a little bit because my camera is right here and it keeps knocking against my camera. That's all. I wouldn't normally do this if I'm in here creating by myself. So guys, when I tell you I get excited when I'm in this room creating, my husband's like, it's too much stuff in here. All this stuff has a purpose. Don't touch my stuff. Don't touch my stuff. It has a purpose. And this is just gliding along. I know you can't see anything. And I'm going to show you a trick with the contact paper. When you have really small, intricate cuts and designs, there's a trick for this. There's a real trick. And you see, when I'm talking about my Cricut, I can talk all day and all night. I love creating with this stupid Cricut machine. But yet, I don't want to do a business because once I do a business, I lose the flavor. I lose my creative mojo. And I just don't want to do a business because this brings me joy. I walk into a room and see on the mirror something that I created. I'm happy. I see a t-shirt. I'm happy. I don't want to do this as a business. So what I would do is rather show you how to do it, teach you how to do it. You go create a business. You go create something creative, and I'm happy. Now, what the business side for me is you click that link and I get a small, a tiny percentage if you purchase anything from my description links. So if you want something, just let me know. I create a link, send it to you. That's how I'll make my money. I am not in competition with you for anything. So anybody take one of my ideas and run with it, I'll make my money when you buy the material. I don't want a business. Don't want a business. Don't want business. So it's almost done. It will tell me. It says it has sent 100% of the cutting to the machine. It's just still cutting. And in a few seconds, we're going to have that design on my vinyl that I'm going to place on the mirror. It's that simple. Now, while this is cutting up, it's done. See how fast that came out? I'm going to hit the unload button. If you can see this, my design has been cut. Now, when I say weeding, people are like, what is she talking about? She's talking about weeding something. There's this tool. It's called the Bright Pad by Cricut. It's called the Bright Pad by Cricut. I don't have it turned on right now. Let's see if I can untangle it. And it's just a light. It comes on and you can place your design on top of that and you can see your weeding better. Okay. My next door neighbor, I said, hey, why don't you just buy your light pad, a bright pad? He was like, no, thank you. I don't want a bright pad. You can have all the bright pads that you want. And I'm going to plug it in. And hey, the Cricut Maker Explorer versions and the Cricut Maker versions all have a USB port on the side, so you can plug it right into there. It comes on. It has its different brightness up and down. So what I would do is peel this off, and be careful peeling this off, especially if you're using foil adhesive. It might rip. Okay, so you want to peel this off, and the best way to peel this off is to fold it, and it'll come off easier if you fold it backwards so that you don't mess up your design. Now, I'm done with that for a second. I'm going to take my tools, which is going to be my picker. And I am going to take this design and I'm going to place it up against the light bright. And the bright pad. And I'm going to just start slowly peeling this back so that I can reveal my image. Okay. Once I start peeling this back, please go slow. I cannot tell you how many projects I have messed up by trying to run through this really fast and then pulled off a dot from the eye. I'm like, where's my eye? It's gone. But this makes it easier to see your design. Now, if you can see this unfolding right here, go slow. And sometimes what I'll do to make my life easier as well is I'll take my scissors and I'll cut stuff away so it doesn't fall back on the thing and mess up my design. Now, keep your design on your screen so you know what it looks like. If you're doing a single color, it should be fine. But you want to make sure that you are peeling off just the design and not peeling off. I lost mine. This is why I have my husband in here with me so he can keep me situated. No. There it is. Okay. So you want to peel, you want to go slow. You want to make sure you see what that design looks like. And you peel it away very slowly. You use your go slow, go slow, go slow. Go slow. And you see what I'm saying? When I say sometimes cut this away, because this will pop back on your thing and peel something up on your design that shouldn't have been peeled up. So as I go, I just cut, but I know what this design looks like. Don't cut too fast and you don't know what your design looks like. So I'm just going to keep peeling away very slowly, very slowly, very slowly. As I go down, this should say the is coming alive right now. And the reason I say cut this back, because sometimes you'll look back and the middle of the E is gone and it wasn't supposed to be gone. And if you just have this hanging there, it has to go somewhere. But please remember what your design looks like. Now there's another tool. My husband's gonna kill me when he see all these gadgets that I have. Okay. Sorry, baby. Sorry, baby. Sorry, baby. So here, I hope you can see this unfolding. I hope you can see this unfolding. I hope you can see this unfolding. But this is a little, I guess, dispenser for your little intricate designs that you can place on your finger. So when you're cutting it away, you have somewhere to go with the little small stuff. Like I'll show you. The middle of the E right here has to go somewhere. So you just take it and then you put it in here. Oh yeah, all of this is linked on my page. And so you want to keep your design up on your screen so you know exactly what you're supposed to be peeling away. Now here comes the line that has the scurry in there. So I'm going to turn this so that I can just keep going around the paper. Because if I try to keep, see, and this is what I'm telling you. Did you see some of the flowers pop up? The line pop up? You want to make sure you're not pulling something up. And that's why I say go slow. And then cut away the excess so you don't have to deal with this. But just making sure you're not cutting away some of your design. Excuse me. So I'm just going to keep turning this around so you can see me peel this away. And here comes one of the first hearts. And then here we go on the sides. I'm working from the outside and I'm going in. From the outside going in, get rid of this excess, because if you just keep trying to ball it up, the problem you're going to have, and I strongly suggest this, the problem you're going to have is it's going to pop back on the screen. It's going to pop back on the screen and you're going to be mad when you lose some of your design. Okay. So remember what this looked like. There was a heart here, the scurry family. And I'm just going to keep going. I'm just going to keep going. And maybe you can see this better if I put it up under the light here. I'm not sure. Scurry, if they can see it better up under the light. Yes. So here's what I'm talking about when I say make sure you know what your design looks like. Keep it on the screen so that you can see what you're peeling off. And when you're starting to get excess, just cut it away, because that will pop back on there and it will peel something up that you don't want to peel up. These are just tricks that I have learned over the years. And I'm telling you, I can't beg you fast enough. See how that popped down? And sometimes I've had it pop down and fold over and pull up something it wasn't supposed to peel up. So if you have a moment, just take your time, watch a show, do something, cut away the excess, keep going. Now you might have to save some of the excess if you're losing the eye, and just take your hole puncher and make you another circle for the eye. If you're a crafter, you know how to make this work. Okay, so we're getting to the end of this part. The outside peeled up perfectly because I went slow. I'm cutting this away as I'm going. Keep going, keep going, keep going. I find joy in this, and this is what makes me happy when I'm done and I see the end product. Now, I am working with one of the easiest vinyls to work with tonight. The glossy. Okay, here's what I'm talking about. Ball this up and get rid of it as fast as you can, because you are going to make a mistake and you don't. I'm trying to save you as much heartache as I could possibly save you, because I've done it before and I wanted to just bite myself. And if you're doing this for somebody and it's the last piece of vinyl color you have, you're going to be so upset. So upset, trying to run to Michael's in the middle of the night or Walmart in the middle of the night. So you see how this is unfolding? I hope you like what I'm showing you. When you get to these little pieces right here, instead of trying to stick them somewhere, this little tool right here that I'm using, it was nothing, maybe $4, something silly, inexpensive. All right, remember that there's a middle here. Now, there's something I forgot to show you. If you don't want your design, you see where the Y goes down in here and is actually cut. There's a feature on your machine and you can tell it to weld. So I should have attached and weld. If I welded it, it would be seamless. There would be no cut right there. But nobody can really tell that. I just forgot to weld it as well as attach it. Attaching is just keeping it's like grouping, keeping it all together so it comes out in one. And now I'm just taking out the middle pieces. Keep your design. I can't beg you enough to keep your design up on the screen so you can see what you're pulling off and you're not pulling off something wrong or you forget something. And that actually works well when you are making t-shirts, because you'll leave something on there, and once you heat it on that t-shirt, a little bit too late. Now, you might be cheap like me and say, oh, I want that heart for later. If you can get this heart out without bothering it and upsetting it, you can actually stick this somewhere and use it later. You can use it on a card. You can put it on another mirror. You can stick it on a notebook. Just peel it up and stick it somewhere and use it later. Okay, here's my design. It's right here. I'm so excited. Now here's the fun part. I'm gonna take the light bright machine. Let me make sure. Take one last look. Make sure I got everything out. There's nothing. Now, here's the fun part. You are going to take a piece of transfer paper. A piece of transfer paper. You're going to make sure it's the same size as your image. Okay? Same size as your image. And you don't have to worry about it because it has lines. And so what I like to do better is I'll fold it over so I can get close to one of the lines. Okay? Just start a line and then I know to go over. Now, if you're doing this as a business, I would suggest to you to use a paper cutter. So if you're going to ship this to somebody, you want to ship it to them and look like you were professional. Sorry, that's all I can say here. This is for our purpose. So I am going to cut that at that line, and no, it's not going to be straight because I cannot cut straight. I am not a straight cutter. But you're going to cut this off. You're going to take your picker and you're going to start this. Because this is a large 12 by 12, I suggest to you to start this right here. Get it off of there. You might have to, if you have nails like me, it's going to take you a minute to separate it. But once you get it separated, you want to place it down and kind of line it up with those lines on the, if it's not made by Cricut, they might not line it perfectly. You just want to get it straight. Oh gosh, it's only doing this because I'm on camera tonight. There you go. So you want to pull this back. There's no easy way to do this. There is no easy way. I heard people say, oh, do these hacks. No, ma'am. There's no easy way to do this. So let's just dive right in. Kind of keep it rolled up like this. Kind of use these lines to make sure. And I would use a focal point. So since this is a line right here, let me find one of these lines in the middle to line this up so I can, you see how this is rolling up on me? That's why I don't suggest taking the whole sheet off at once, because you're going to make a mess. But as long as you can get like, and keep it fairly straight like that, that's all you need. That's all you need. That's all you need. And then pull the rest of it down. There you go. Make sure you have the whole design on there. There you go. This is when you need your scraper. Let's smooth it out, smooth it out, smooth it out. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Now, please keep scraping. Please make sure you get your whole design on here before you go ripping off. This is another time when you want to go slow. You want to go slow and make sure your design is coming off. See? Off onto the transfer paper. If it's not, then flip it over. Sorry. And rub, 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 rub. Just take your time. Take your time. It'll come off. It'll come off. Don't have to worry. It's coming off. It's coming off. You might just have to manipulate it a little bit and fold it like this. Manipulate it. Fold it. Just make sure it's coming off. Fold it. Fold it. And I thought that water, that spraying the water on the thing, that couldn't possibly work. Yes, it does. So watch this. It's coming off slow, slow. There's one piece that didn't want to come off. There it is. Voila! Now just make sure you start with a clean. Hold on a second. I'm gonna grab my mirror. This is a cheap $5 mirror from Walmart. And we're about to transform it. It's a $5 mirror from Walmart. Yay! And so I'm going to place this down. I've already cleaned it. You are going to do your due diligence. If you have to, get a lint roller. Scurry. Look down here in this thing right here. You'll see a little spray bottle of water. Just a little spray bottle. And yeah, yes, I keep this little spray bottle. I don't even know where I got it from. Dollar Tree, I think. It does work. It does work, guys. But before you go down, make sure everything is lined up as straight as you can possibly get it. Because the last thing you want to do is look. Now, if you want to be, you can put some markers on here. Get you a ruler. Find the centers of this and make sure it's lined up. I eyeball stuff and always eyeball it wrong. That's why I don't want a business, because I'm not too meticulous. And so I'll have shipping people stuff that don't look right. You know? So, because once you get it down, it's down, baby. It's down. Now you're going to take your scraper. This is another one of those times where you just go to town. Just go to town. Just go to town. Just go to town. 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 It's going to take some manipulation, but you're just going to get it down. You're going to get it down. You might even want to roll your brayer over there a few times. This brayer is... I see a piece right here where I buckled. It's going to be a problem for me, but that's okay. That's all right. So just keep going. Keep going. You're going to go slow. And here's, if it doesn't want to stick, you're just going to go. And I'm glad this is happening on camera, because some people get, oh, this, I did it wrong. No, you did. Once you get it off this contact paper, it's on for good. It's not going anywhere. It's not going. It'll stick forever. You just got to be resilient and getting it off of here. Okay. And you see where I don't have water is where it's not sticking. And you think that's a issue? No, it's the water helps. It helps. And what it helps with is not having air bubbles, but it's peeling off for the most part nicely. And this doesn't have to be done. You can add other stuff to this. Say you want something else in a different color on here, go back and add some red kisses, some red lips. It's on you. This is not done just because it was one design. Your last name Bird, put Bird in here as the words, and then find you some eagles and put on here. And if you want the eagle to look realistic, put some color. Do a layered eagle. You don't just have to have it in one color. Look at this. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Can you use this contact paper again? Yes, you can. Just make sure you keep it in one piece. Just stick it on something and get a few more uses out of it before you throw it away. No big deal. And this happens all the time. Trust me when I tell you, getting stuff, when I say go slow so that you can get it off and don't do stuff like this. This is why I could never do this as a business, because I'm not meticulous enough. And when something goes wrong, I have a hissy fit. But when you're done and that finished product comes off, you're so excited. So excited. That has a little buckle, means nothing, because you can lift it up. This is on a mirror. Straighten it out. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Can I come and help you do a design? Yes. Can you buy a design from me? No. Because I don't want to do this. Once I do it as a business, my heart is not into it. I'll come over and guide you through anything. You can click on and buy whatever you want to, but I don't want a business. I don't want a business. And I am your friend, girl. It's done. It's done. It's done. It's done. The Scurry family. I hope you can see this. I'm so excited. This is cute. I can't wait to hang this up in my family room. And another thing, before you get started, please make sure you put it on the right side. I've done that before where I've hung something upside down on the picture, and then I had to take this off and move it to the other side. So tonight, let's recap before we get ready to go. Cricut Access, $9.99. You can do the free version to try it out and get about a fifth of the images. 75 to 80,000 images is still good. You can, there's the Explore and there's the Maker versions. Those are the two latest versions. The latest version is the Maker, and I love my Cricut Maker and my Maker 3. My Maker I sold to on eBay, and this older lady who moved down came and got it. And think of the possibilities with this. This doesn't have to be done. I said you can add some more images, but you can add embellishments too. You can do so much to personalize your house without compromising it. Okay, so there's yard signs, there's glasses, there's layering, there's earrings. I didn't even show you. Last thing before we go, can you hand me the earrings? Faux leather and that little bucket that's there. Faux leather. Am I earrings, people? Faux leather. Got this off of Amazon. I made earrings, people. Faux leather. And I'm an animal print girl. I love all kind of animal this, animal that. Hate snakes, but we'll wear some snake skin stuff in a heartbeat. Okay. Faux leather. Make earrings. I also made, anybody know me, I just like things to match. Hair bows. Faux leather. These are, yes, I made these, and don't judge me, people. Don't judge me. These are shoe clips for your shoes. You can put these on a pair of pumps and change the look of your pumps, your sandals, whatever you can think of. This is faux leather. You can make hair bows. You can make wristbands. You can make anything you can think of. Cricut can print on. It can do it. It can do it. It can print on wood. It can engrave. And I want you to go to Instagram and join Cricut Official, the website. And I promise you, you will not be disappointed, because I follow them on Instagram, and there's a lot of people doing a lot of great things. There's people doing businesses with these. Like I said, I just go for the ideas. I am not going to do a business because, number one, I don't like rejection. Number two, once it becomes a business for me, I no longer enjoy it. So I will help anybody who wants to be helped. I tell you the easiest thing right now, I found a $10 picture, a mirror off of Amazon. Not Amazon, Facebook Marketplace. I went to this lady's house, got it. This is the mirror that I'm going to put on there for my bedroom that says, please kiss me goodnight, for my husband. Okay, because I want him to remember every night to kiss me goodnight. I don't have to compromise my walls. It's a very pretty frame that I got for $10. I just have to show you this, guys. You'll be like, I got this picture, this mirror from this lady, and I'm just gonna put that phrase on there. Remember to kiss me goodnight on here. Hang this in my bedroom. My bedroom is silver and plum, like a really deep purple. So I'm gonna put purple writing on here. When I say the Possibilities are endless. If you can print on it, you can engrave on it, you can use the Cricut to do it. You can use it for businesses, you can use it for enjoyment, you can use it for greeting cards, you can use it to personalize stuff. I put my name on sweaters and create shirts just so that when I lay something down, somebody will bring it back to me. It'll come back home. So if you have any questions, you have any thoughts, anything about the Cricut you can think of, email me at scurry.latasha@gmail.com. DM me on Facebook, Instagram. I'm here to help. I hope you enjoyed. If you have any questions, DM me. I'll give you my phone number. We can talk about it. I really hope that I could help a few people use their Cricut to personalize their lives in some way. If you want a part 2 next week, because there's a 5th week in March, I can show you how to layer designs. I can go a full design on just making t-shirts if that's something you want. Whatever you want, put it in my DM, put it on this video, and I'll make it happen. Thank you for watching. Enjoyed you tonight. I'm Latasha Scurry, your domesticated diva. Have a great evening. Bye.